that. Let's... What? Gale. Gale! I did not eat your tressim. Go check behind the traveler's chest. Gods, you ate a pet kobold one time and suddenly you're the scapegoat. Which I also ate. Anyway, Gale, put down the polymorph scroll. Right now. Gale, you get back here. Gale! Gale, I swear to Corellon. Oh, for the love of gods! Oh. Hello, yes, we are back with a little bit of Baldur's Gate in it. God, my British accent is so f***ing good.
Do you carry a lunchbox?
I was originally going to do this entire video in my full-on Astarion cosplay. However, at the last minute, I thought, why not spruce it up a little bit? So today, we're doing some Fem-starion. Something a little bit more busty. You might remember in the last one that we had some interesting stuff happen. I don't know, Will, have you ever heard of bear shit in the woods?
For God's sake, Shadowheart.
Got anything a little stronger than whiskey? Ooh, some cheese.
Girl.
How's it going, Tweety? Oh, mother of God. Oh my good lord. The last healer we found tried to kill my ass, so we need to get Uber up in this piece. Well, we're in trouble. For God's sake, Gale. Safe travels to hell, girl. Do y'all need glasses? What is this, Coachella? We slaughtered some goblins. We killed some harpies. We saved a little tiefling girl from being eaten by a snake. We got to meet Nettie. Nettie girl. We've been looking all over for you. And then we got to say goodbye to Nettie. All right, Lae'zel, let's kick her ass. Thank you so much. It was a good time. God, there's something about silver or white wigs that just look so much more frizzy. I swear this is not as much of a rat's nest as it looks like on camera. And before we jump in today, I do want to mention something that I forgot to talk about in the last part, which is that we finally hit 15,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here, for putting up with my nonsense, which as far as I'm concerned makes you stronger than the Marines. Who's outside? Oh, it's a bird. Sorry, I get distracted easily. What was I saying? Oh yeah, without further ado, let's jump in, shall we? I just have to accept that this wig is gonna look like a rat's nest. And we're all gonna just have to be fine with it. I believe where we left off is we were just about to end the day, so we'll have a little bit of a night camp scene right off the bat. Okay, here we are. You may have noticed we have a little bit of an outfit change once again. I thought this attire fit more with the Cleric of Selûne Moon Druid thing we've got going on. If you have missed our last two episodes, we are a Cleric of Selûne, because I want to see if there's any interesting dialogue with Shadowheart, because as we all know, if you've played this game, there is an absolute metric ton of special dialogue and gameplay for all different situations, and it's almost impossible to see it all. So, we are a Cleric of Selûne, and I thought it would work very well to pair it with being a Moon Druid, which is the subclass that you can choose at level 2. I don't believe we have reached level 2 yet, but hopefully that'll happen today. Let me see, actually. Yes, our experience is very close to maxing out, so we should level up today, which is something fun to look forward to. And as far as I know, there is no dialogue on deck right now, so I think we'll just end the day. Let's do it. I love a nice night by the fire. How about you? How's my honey bear doing?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I can think of a few things. Oh, apparently you're fine. Anybody else? Something to say? Don't hold your tongue.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An
Speaking of
old
tongues.
fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach,
Love a good peach.
but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
As a certified fairy, I'd say yes. Now, despite being a Cleric of Selûne, we are trying to be on more of the dark side of morality, so let's play devil's advocate, shall we? You mean Raphael? We should at least consider his offer, given our circumstances.
He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
That was abrupt. How about you, Gale? Any thoughts and feelings about our friend Raphael?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
I'd say more irritated than anything. Oh shoot, save failed Arcana. Well, As we all know, I'm a dumbass, so makes sense. You're familiar with devilry then?
I've never met a devil, but of course I've read a great deal about them. Even
What's that
in
noise?
mortal form, it was easy to detect the whiff of sulfur about him. To spot the flicker of hellfire in his eyes.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us. Badly.
You don't
And
say.
in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it that this devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. And I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate.
That's what we've been doing.
Man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Some more than others, I think. What do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band.
Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles.
A bulleted
Fact
list.
two, a devil offers to take it away.
Classic Gale.
Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made.
Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
I don't know, I kind of blacked out when he started talking about that poem. And what about you, Shadowheart?
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Personally, I think he's a pretentious blowhard, but that's just me. Ooh, you know what? When we did that to Gale last time, didn't go so well. And shockingly, I have learned my lesson. So we're not going to go prying where a mind doesn't belong. Help is help, no matter the source.
Oh, you were tempted, were you? Interesting. What grabbed you exactly? His parlor tricks? His manners? His lavish spread? You must have found something alluring to overlook the fact that he was a devil.
I could go for a lavish spread. If Raphael can truly offer help, we have to at least consider it.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps a devil has our best interests at heart and wants
Don't
nothing
get snippy with me, honey.
could throw ourselves at his feet, be they cloven or otherwise. Or perhaps we shouldn't.
You're twisting my words, trying to manipulate me. Yeah, I think she's trying to gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss me. I think we should just stick to our guns. My mind is settled. Raphael could be just the friend we need.
Your gullibility would be endearing if it didn't lead us into danger. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
Yeah, it sounds like she has a little bit of experience with psychological torment. So, who the hell are these people you know who do such things?
Cunning people. Private. And very dangerous at times. Perhaps you'll meet them one day. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Oh yeah, the coyote telling me to watch out for the mountain lion. You know, I always leave Shadowheart feeling a lot more confused than I was before.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
You got a lot of confidence, girl. I'm happy for you. Honestly, I don't care if he's talented or not. Have you seen him? We're finding him, by any means necessary. Okie dokie, guess it's time to go to bed. I'm excited for this because the first time
Rest
through...
well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you break your meditation because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh, hello.
Shit.
Here, let me get give you a little better angle.
It's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed... Well,
A nibble?
blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I mean, let's be honest, with the amount that I would have been gazing into his eyes and staring at his lips, I would have clocked him immediately. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds.
Told
Whatever
ya.
I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak.
Oh, you could never be weak, darling.
If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
You don't gotta ask me twice.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Oops, my finger slipped.
What's this? What's happening?
Nothing.
Look over there!
His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat. The only thing your master lets you eat.
My poor baby. You ate animals because you were forced to, not because you wanted to.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked. So you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me.
Honestly, with the way this game is going, I wouldn't even trust a squirrel. I'd probably be a druid trying to watch me undress. You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please.
Oh, not the whimper.
I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
I love it when they beg. Fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course.
Well, don't act so shocked.
Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
I suppose we should stop him. We don't want him to think we're easy. That's enough.
Oh, of course.
Oh god, my titties were out.
That was amazing.
So I've heard. That's what all the boys say.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Anything for you, my little sugar plum? I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
Oh, my
Now,
kind of man.
If you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
Trust me, neither will I.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
God, he does something to me. And what do we think about what happened last night?
Good morning. How do you feel?
What are we?
Desperate.
Oh, let's give him a little grief. My neck hurts. How do you think I feel?
Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Any other drawbacks I should know about?
Oh, I've no idea. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Until the crash, when I woke up bathed in its light. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Believe me, I'm interested in more than just your quirks. What's causing this? The Mind Flayer parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks.
Just call me Sensible Sally.
Although there's still time.
Oh dear. Hey guys.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
Can I get a little nibble? This game does something to me. Yeah, if y'all want to fuck with this precious man, you gotta go through me first. I trust him, he won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here.
We'll get stuffed. You
You
are
say
on
all
thin
the
ice.
right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
Very wise.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
So what I was saying before Astarion came to us for a little late night snack, I have played through most of this game. I got into a little bit into Act 3. However, it was a blind playthrough the first time around. I had no idea what D&D was. I was just completely going into this blind. I messed up the entire thing in the Emerald Grove. I did not pick up a whole bunch of our companions. I think I missed Karlach, Lae'zel, Will. So yeah, I missed out on a lot. I skipped through a lot of the story in the first act, not realizing how necessary it was to get through everything to level up. So there is still quite a bit here that is going to be my blind reaction. But with that, I think it is time to head out and leave camp. We have several things that we need to do today, such as speaking to Mol, who we were told about in the last part. Also, we need to speak to Zevlor. Oh, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, we have a little something that we picked up from our not-so-good friend Eridan. We got a stamped handbill, so let's give that a little read. A scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims, "Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorokin, the arcanist of Athgatla?
Kramit Brahuli.
Somewhere. The recluse of Remazith's tower seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover a storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply, fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured." Good to know. We'll keep that in mind. We haven't actually been looking at any of our journal this whole time. So, what do we got? Yep, Nettie. Nice knowing you, girl.
She's dead.
Search for Halsin in the Goblin Camp. We are absolutely going to be doing that at some point. Oh, find the Night Song. Investigate the temple ruins. A wizard in Baldur's Gate is offering a huge sum of money to anyone who brings him the Night Song. I think that Tiefling guy said something about Lorokin in the last part. Anyway, we're going to speak to Donnie because he can point us in the direction of Mol.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Must be invisible because I'm sure as hell not boring.
Liar!
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. Great talk. All right, let's crawl into this little hole, I guess. You know what? Let's put our sneaking skills to use. Hello, who's in here? Nobody make a sound. Nobody say anything. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Ah, he's doing his own theme music?
Yoo-hoo. Woohoo. Oh! Yeah, sneaking isn't really our strong suit, is it? Hey. How's it going?
I need a quick
Mol.
word.
Well, look who's come to visit. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Anytime, honeydew. Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, this place is a hole.
You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Oh, heavens no. I'm not your mother. Do as you please.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
Well, I gave it anyway. Thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
That we can do.
You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
If it'll piss off Kaga, I am all for it. I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Do you have anything to trade? Not much. can go for some thieves' tools. Take a couple of those. Those are always useful. Do we have anything to sell to her? Not really. We don't have a lot of coin to spare.
'Cause you're broke!
Pardon me as I pop some drugs. It's ibuprofen. Dr. Pepper. The only kind of doctor I need. The only one that's part of my network. I guess that's fine. Thank you so much.
Anything else?
Nope. Thank you kindly.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Child criminals. So friendly. You know, now that she mentioned it, I do remember we just walked right on by Arabella's parents down here, and I would like to have a little chat. Arabella, how you doing?
Trying to help.
What's going on?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Well, isn't that sweet? I don't usually bother dealing with children, so consider yourselves lucky. This could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try.
You better. Ooh, we got a little gift for our assistants. Chimera's Locket. Grants its wearer the ability to cast dancing lights. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Next order of business, I think we need to talk to Zevlor. Oh. Well, look who it is. Speaking of children, we've got my little baby here. Hello, darling. You going to be a good boy? Looks like we got a new little mascot. But yes, we need to speak with Zevlor, so let's do that. Oh, actually, this might be a good opportunity to speak to Zorru. I believe Lae'zel wanted to talk to him.
Speak up.
So, let's say hi.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough.
Excuse you?
Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh
You never know.
Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Excuse you? You heard the woman. Bow. Pathetic.
Lower.
She's serious. You better get on your knees. Fast. Gotta make him sweat.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it.
It?
Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Oh, Astarion.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Oh, gods.
Do you know you're disgusting?
What's up, Lae'zel?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
You just gotta shake him down a little. You're a dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
I don't mean to be the grammar police, but did you just say Teethling? I think that's Astarion's nickname.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Faerun.
Okay, we're not gonna push it. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
So you're gonna take us to it, but you're not gonna tell us about it? Don't know if I like that. How you doing, baby? Look at that. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate that? My little baby. And they say pit bulls are vicious. Ooh, we leveled up. Wonderful. Let's just take care of that really quick. Oh, and the moment we've all been waiting for, we get to level up Druid, and we get to choose the Circle of the Moon subclass. So, we are definitely going to be doing that. Ooh, you know what? They have Circle of the Stars, which is new. They included this with the last update, so you can turn into, I think you can turn into constellations alongside the wild shape. You get starry form, so that is really interesting. But keeping along with the moon theme, we're going to choose Circle of the Moon, just because that fits together better, but it would be cool to see what that's all about. And spells all look good, so I think that's all we got to do. All right, we're officially a moon druid. Okay, and my baby Astarion, you're still gonna be a resident rogue. Ooh, we get to choose some cantrips. What do we want? Bone Chill is very cool, and I think that kind of fits along with him being undead, so we'll choose Bone Chill. And then True Strike might be good. That allows you to gain advantage on your next attack roll. For spells, let's do Charm Person. I think that fits with a vampire. Not especially keen on the other ones, so maybe Sleep. Oh, and we get to learn an extra spell. Let's do Magic Missile, because that can target 3 different enemies, and it always hits. So I think that's a pretty reliable spell. Perfect. Okie dokie. Lae'zel. Oh, we get to choose maneuvers. How about Pushing Attack, because I like anything that like knocks people out of the way. Disarming Attack, that way we can knock weapons out of people's hands and snatch them. Oh, and I like the idea of Riposte, because if somebody attacks us and they miss, then we can just kind of like throw it right back at them. So I think that's what we'll do. Alrighty, Roo. And who's left? Gale? Yes, Gale. And just a couple new spells. Oh, Knock. For sure I want to get Knock, because that is super useful. And then how about Misty Step, because that allows us to teleport places, which could also be a game changer. I like it. Bam. Excuse me, sir. Don't be flashing your ass to the camera. That's Mama's job. Okay, what's down here? Some rats. Always fun. What's going on, Damon?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Is there an in-universe reason why Damon has more of like a humanoid look than any of the other tieflings? He just kind of like looks a little more like an elf. He's got the somewhat like Caucasian skin and just relatively regular blue eyes. I don't know. Let me know. That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Sounds like a very particular set of skills that could be useful at some point. Anyway, lovely to meet you, Damon. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ah, Roland, here you are. What do you have to say about Mr. Leroy?
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
I'll believe it when I see it. Well, okay. How about you, Auntie Ethel?
If it isn't
What a
the
lovely
talk
looking
of the
old
camp.
woman.
Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal.
I ran out of blush, okay?
Feverish. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Why is everybody acting like we look like a sick Victorian child? Everyone in Faerun is just so quick to call us tired and ugly. Oh, let's let her fuss over us. We could use some nice grandmotherly energy.
Hello! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
I don't know about just drinking a random beverage that some old lady hands to us.
There you go, dear. Oh, there you go. You've got your cream and your sugar now. It's a little cappuccino.
And what is this exactly?
Oh, it's just a healing potion. Nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Take a little peek at this, Granny. I'm fine. Just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh,
Never mind
stop.
it being 10 a.m.
Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
Use the rod, beat the child. That's my motto.
Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
We're a little bit broke right now, so we'll be back later. Reposition my wig a little bit. Don't mind me. Ooh, Give me a little bit of volume. Now I look like I'm from Texas.
What's so great about dumb old Texas?
Thanks anyway, Auntie Ethel. See you around. Okay, Zevlor, we gotta chat. I got bad news. Who are you?
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
Anytime.
If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
I would just like to say, while we're on this topic, obviously I try to be relatively lighthearted on this channel with the videos that I do and the commentary that I provide. However, I just want to take a second to get a little bit more sincere, because there has been quite a bit of discourse lately in the world, particularly in the US, regarding ICE, the immigration enforcement institution. I just have to say that what we're seeing is quite disgusting. I believe that this country is made better for having people of all different walks of life and different nationalities. If you are somebody who is an immigrant or is the child of an immigrant or is affected in any way by what's going on in this country, I just want you to know that I am very happy that you're here and I hope you stay safe. So I just wanted to make that abundantly clear to everyone watching this video. But yeah, so with that, let's jump back in. And on that note, you have to resist.
No, the druids are too powerful. We can't stand against them all. It's
we can if we stand together.
Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
I've got a suggestion. Why don't you kick her ass out?
A low thought.
I've had lower thoughts.
The druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Leave it to me.
You're taking a risk for us. We'll see that you're rewarded. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Wholeheartedly agree. Oh, and who are you? Tilses. Tilses? Tilses. Tilly-cee-cee.
Thamathi Olipahant.
How about I just call you Tilly?
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
A sword, a bow, a staff. We got a lot at our disposal. Intelligence not being one of them, apparently.
How many three wise men were there?
Who knows?
All right. Well, I guess that's settled. We gotta kick Kaga's ass and get her the hell out of here. So we're definitely gonna be doing that at some point, but for now, I'm kind of interested in kicking some ass and taking some names. So let's go seek out a fight, shall we?
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
I'm interested too.
Augustil will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. His magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Lae'zel, I take it you're going to be the first one to try it? Now, I believe there is a temple around these parts, so I think that's what we're going to look for. Yes, yes, I do see it. Chapel entrance. Okay. Okay, y'all. I know sneaking around isn't our strong suit, but let's give it a go.
Lay low.
Oh.
Leave us nothing. Like my mum always said, fools rush in.
It's my favorite Elvis song. Oh, we've been had.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone. But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we...
Don't mean to interrupt. Oh.
Got ourselves competition already.
Oh, girl, I wouldn't stand there. That doesn't look too good. Wait, what ship? Oh, he's talking about our Uber that crashed.
Well...
We could talk our way out of it, but like I said, I want to kick some ass. Should we just attack, maybe? Ooh, deception. Maybe we'll just try to talk our way out of it. I think that ship's an invasion force. Run while you can. Oh! Just made it.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed.
Gale like that.
Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
Early bird gets the worm.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Trust me, girl. No, it wouldn't. You know, I'm curious because I have seen that you can do something with this forbidden pinata, where usually you can use it to kill those guys, but I think you can also jump into it to get into the crypt. And we do have a scroll of Featherfall. Really quick, let's just peek inside some of these boxes. Nothing. Big fat nada. How about you? Big fat nothing. How about these unassuming sacks? Oh, another tater. Ooh, okay. Take all that. And how about you? An old fish and a mushroom. Who am I to pass up a shroom? Okay, so let's go ahead and cast Featherfall. And then let's hop on in this hole, shall we? Oh. Or we'll just slide in. Oh dear. Not as sneaky of a break-in as I was hoping for, but we'll make do. Lord above, thank you so much for the ground beneath my feet and the air within my lungs. Amen. Here we go.
Spill some blood.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh, and we do have his vampire bite, now that we know his sexy little secret. So let's utilize that. That's my boy. All right. Okay, Barton. Your mom clearly didn't teach you any manners. Goodness, I really don't like being stuck in this room. I feel like we're a bunch of fish in a barrel. At some point, I'm gonna have to loosen up this wig. You know what?
What in the hell is this, bitch?
Pay no attention to the man beneath the wig. And what the hell are you looking at? Well, for the love of God. Am I right, ladies? Oh my God. Oh. Oh, that was fun. Where were we? Ooh, can we hit this girl over here? Oh, actually, you know what? You want to hit us with fire? We got some fire of our own, baby. Stick that in your pipe and eat shit. No, that's not right. All right, what can we do? What can we do? I want to save our spell slots just in case. Only use them if I need them. Oh, he is just about to die, so... Really? Girly Pop, we really need to work on your upper body strength, because that was not it. Ooh, Gale, you were looking a little worse for wear. Patch you up. Okie dokie artichoke. What do you have at your disposal? Why did that sound Appalachian?
Hello!
Let's keep the fire thing going. Might as well. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
Jeremy to sing an acapella.
Yeah, this fire looked like a better idea a few minutes ago. Oh, but we managed to avoid it, even still. She's also on death's door. Let's just seal it off with another firebolt. I'll let it slide, because you're my baby. You can do no wrong in my eyes.
Hey, someone's in here.
Oh dear. Ugh, I just cannot stop touching myself. Disregard that. Alright, let's finish off the narc. Alright, let's get our health sorted before we deal with this poor bastard.
Striking distance.
Oh, my bad, Gale. Oh, sure, now the fire goes out. Howdy ho, we just murdered all your friends. Care to join them? Oh, he gets an extra dash. That's helpful. Yeah, that's my fault.
True.
My bad. Oh, she gets an action surge. Let's do that. I mean, what more is there to say? Alright, Andorn, kiss this.
Where do I go from here?
Straight in here, preferably. Let me show you a little thing called Southern Hospitality.
Bless your heart.
Is there a Warby Parker up in this bitch? Because if so, that's going to be our next stop. Hold in there, darling. You're doing fine. Let's get him from a different angle. Threatened? Girl, why are you threatened? Oh no, she's not threatened. He's threatened. And he should be. Can never just be easy.
Survival is all that matters.
For goodness sake, some people don't know when to take a hint. Thank you so much, Gale. For all that trouble, we better get some good stuff. Okay, we've got a key. See what that unlocks. God, this is such a small thing, but I just have to say, these, I think they're called God Rays. They just add something special to the graphics. And the way that the little, like, particles are floating through the air, amazing.
Something divine lingers here.
You don't say. Sounds like a bunch of boo hockey to me. Ooh, while I'm thinking about it, let's take a little short rest.
Time to see what's new horrors waiting for us.
Surely something. Some lukewarm sausages on a table. Don't mind if I do. More cheese. We all know I love cheese. We're not going to be able to shit for a week. I am lactose intolerant, but when has that ever stopped me? Now, what is back here? Ooh, we got a few more bodies to rob. Just a little pit stop. Ooh, we've got another little library. You know, for the amount of books that are just laying around in Faerun, there's a lot of ignorant motherfuckers around here. Ooh, what is this? Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, ill-mater, drowning. Yvain Arkinson, Ogma, internal rot. No thank you. Devrin Stout, Saluna, fever. Oh, a fallen Saluna sister. Oh.
That might be worth a look.
A little secret.
I wonder what that did.
Didn't like that noise. Let's all pretend we just didn't hear that. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. Oh, silly me. We missed one. Ooh, and what's through here? Dank crypt. Just where I want to be.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Yeah, girl, no shit.
Enough.
What do we got in here? Ooh. More secret. Oh!
Just as I expected.
Alright, well, we've got some work to do, apparently. Let's just do a little bit of disarming, a little poking and prodding. If we poke around enough in this thing, surely nothing bad will happen. Thank the gods. Okay, what do we got with this
A
plant?
dead language. Something ancient must have been worshipped here.
Yeah, we've been over this, honey.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I've been working on disarming all live long day. Maybe we'll just speed up through this part. Okay, I think we're in the clear, but just in case, I am gonna bring our little friends out here, and I will do the noble thing, and send Gale in there to do it for me. Okay, a key and a spear. Thank you. Really don't like that ghastly growling that's going on. It's really not calming to the nerves. Good on you, Gale. You're a brave soul. Okay, and I have to assume that that key we found unlocks this big old door. Oh, okay. Took it from Gale.
Have to keep going.
Appreciate it, Gale. Thank you so much.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I mean, I would say that there's a sign of a struggle. They are dead, after all.
Jurgle. This must be ancient. No
Jurgle.
one worships the final scribe anymore.
Wait, what did he say? Jurgle? No one worships the final scribe. Interesting. Oh, that was a bit of a bug, but we'll look past it. Oh, a soul coin. What does that do? Strange, incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm encumbered. You know, let's use Astarion as our resident pack mule, shall we? He's got room to spare in those pants. Alright, that should be good. Okay, let's just... Oh. What is that?
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Fancy. Oh, we've got a special cleric option. Channel a spark of divine power into the lock. Let's see what that does. Sure. Let's use a little guidance. Perfect. It's always handy. Oh.
As the lock opens, a loose page
Like a pro.
comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Examine the book more closely. Oh, just barely.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
What did that say? The last three... Oh, I don't think we can go back and see that, but it said something about the last three gods being, like, scribbled out or being, like, illegible or something like that. I wonder if that's Merkel, Bane, and Baal, because those are the three gods that are kind of important to the story. So I wonder if they have anything to do with that. Good lord, it's hard to see in here. Have these ancient bitches never heard of mood lighting? Mother...
I need to calm down.
I'm all right. I'm an adult. Everything's fine.
Oh, no.
Don't have a great history with buttons, but I can't help myself.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Hey, y'all. Remember when I borrowed all that stuff from you?
Something just woke up.
I hope you're not mad about that.
Over here.
Well, if we're gonna use our spell slots, we might as well use them now. How about we put this magic missile to use? Okay, very good, very good. Ooh, yeah, I don't imagine... Yeah, can't target undead. Should have known they wouldn't have any blood. Best we could hope for is a little bit of marrow, I guess.
Never a dull moment.
Don't worry, baby. I'm coming for you. Alright, I guess let's just go for my old faithful. Might as well. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Lae'zel, how about you jump up here, get this guy. Ooh, hamstring shot. Does he even have a hamstring? Well, anyway. Apparently he does. Yeah, let's do an action surge. Why not? Oh, he's dead. Cool. Well, darn. That was kind of a waste of an action surge. Ooh, can I get him? Oh, I might barely... Oh, no, I am barely not able to get him. Can we find it? Oh! Let's see if that'll work. Alright, well, we took out the railing. Honey, you can't silence me.
On my way.
Let's bring you a little silence. Ha! Shut him up.
Shut your ass up! Have a nice trip!
Alright, come on, Astarion. Don't hit the railing. Okay. Whew. You never know with these people.
The last board is set.
Alright, Gale. Do me proud. Critical hit. Oh, Mama's proud.
Victory awaits.
He's the one that cast silence on us. Oh, nice. Knocked the silence right off him. Yeah. Alright, Astarion. Let's do the final blow. Not the blow I was hoping for.
No choice but to keep going.
Come on, Cosima. Let's do it. And that's how it's done. For all that, let's hope we get some good loot. That's it. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Ooh, someone needs some tretinoin. Honey, I got a great moisturizer to recommend.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain.
Well, yeah, for one, you got skin, if you can call it that.
I must look ridiculous.
No,
don't think anyone will notice, but I think you're gonna need a little bondo on the chin, babe.
I suppose. Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Well, speaking for myself, my own personal opinion, each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for, because every life has potential. Doing good back there? Don't be licking your ass on my bed. He sees me do it, so he thinks he can.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win.
It's a little bleak.
Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Is he gone? You're not gonna miss this gold, are you? Oh, and another soul coin. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, isn't he Jurgle? Or Yurgle? Whichever one it is. I'm pretty sure that's who he's supposed to be. Oh, Speak with Dead. That's a great spell to have. Yeah. Sure thing, don't mind if I do. Oh, hey Withers. I was just perusing. Don't mind me. Okay, well, I think with that, we are going to head back to camp and lick our wounds and regroup. How about it? Ooh, we've got another camp location. Assuming this is inside the temple. Nice. A little change of scenery.
Good time for a chat.
Yes?
Oh, we've got a few things to talk about with Butterbuns. No. Butterbuns? Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
Pardon me?
I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
No, they won't. Not if I have anything to say about it. I have to say, every time I think I've seen it all, my algorithm serves me another video of Neil Newbon looking so fine. I can't take it anymore. I can't handle it. My heart can't take it. Like, please, spare me. I have a family. How does someone become a vampire, exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want?
Can we do it again?
Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Now that you mention it, I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway.
I'm down with that.
After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Look, I'm not against you feeding on me, but only if we talk about it first.
Of course! That sounds eminently reasonable. I shall wait patiently until you suggest we dine together. But until then, no more late-night surprises. You have my word on that.
You won't have to wait very long, honey.
She is such a hoe.
All right, well, with that, I suppose that's all. How about you, Gale?
How can I help?
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
And your burden would be... I suppose we'll save that for another day. All right, let's wrap up the day. Oh, goodness. We've got several dialogues on deck. Oh my god. Literally, like, everyone wants to talk to us tonight. Let's start with our favorite.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I'm sorry, you cannot just lay there like that and expect me to be okay. You seem more relaxed.
I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What? Will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Thank you so much. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? No, I don't think so. We're gonna play a little hard to get. I thought you didn't like me.
You have your charms. More than you think.
Girl, focus.
Come off.
I need to stop doing that. Ooh, I don't want to push him away, but I also don't want to be too forward. You gotta shoot your shot, right? Perhaps we should get to know one another better.
A delicious thought, but...
Oh god, rejection. Abort, abort. I'm joking, relax.
Yes, of course. Me too. I think I'll just clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
I'm always tight, honey.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem.
Ew.
How do you feel?
Don't like the idea of that. Nervous. I don't like the idea of that thing in my brain.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
I mean, I'd be concerned about the other symptoms. He talks about it like it's menopause. It makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Very reasonable. All right, Shadowheart, how about
The
you?
leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind?
Don't blame me for stepping up to the plate.
When I announced I was taking over, the Starfall stared at me like gay deer in headlights.
You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
So, what will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh, yes? Ooh.
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
Some? You got nothing but secrets, girl. How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Sounds a little freaky. Maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunted for a cure.
Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Called out. We'll just leave it at that. All right, anybody else? Oh my goodness, yes. Lizelle. Can't get any peace tonight.
I remember who I was in Krishkalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
She sounds especially sincere tonight. Oh god, we're not gonna get all religious on her. You want to do battle up where?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalir.
I'd like to hear her tell that to Neil deGrasse Tyson. It must be quite a shock to leave your crush behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Nyogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Oh, I thought we weren't supposed to be resting. Miss Sleep is for the week. Who we got here? Who the fuck? Oh, Withers! What's up, dude?
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Ooh. Focus on the divine energy you feel from this presence. Ay, 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 that is a DC. Alright, well. Worth a try. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank goodness.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
So he's no Easter Bunny. All that power, are you a god's chosen?
I shall answer no further questions in that regard.
Well, join the club. Nobody else wants to answer my questions either. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Okay, well, that is certainly helpful. Oh my god! I would never. At least all the comments I've been making have been from a place of wanting to help. I've said nothing that an Avon representative wouldn't say.
Darn this stuff!
Helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though.
Indeed. Farewell.
Well, fair. Anyway. Okie dokie. I think that takes care of everybody, so... time to hit the hay. Yeah, I forgot that we do a little meditation thing instead of sleeping. That's an elf thing, right? An uneventful slumber. Well, I think that does it for today. Once again, a successful day of adventuring here in Faerun. We accomplished quite a bit today. We spoke to Zevlor about kicking Kaga's ass out of the Emerald Grove. We met Mull, who propositioned us to steal the idol of Sylvanas. We raided a temple, and we thoroughly kicked some ass. So I'm proud of us. I think we're making some great progress. Oh, and we leveled up. We became a moon druid, so we're making good progress there. Thank you all so much for joining me today for another installment of our Baldur's Gate playthrough. I've really been enjoying it so far, and I hope you guys have too. Let me know what you think in the comments about what we've gone through so far, and about what you want to see in the next one. Should I cosplay another character? Just let me know. I would appreciate it. And yeah, I think that's it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it today. I hope to see you in the next one, and until next time, take care. Oh, God damn it.